Hi everyone, Senator Jason Rarick here at the Capitol, and even though it seems a little bit late this year, we are getting into our omnibus bills on the Senate floor. And yesterday we took up one of our first big ones we would consider, and that is the education policy omnibus bill. And I think the general tone that myself and a number of other Republicans who follow this issue area closely, it's not so much that we didn't like what was in the bill, we're just really disappointed in what is not in this bill. And we had a lot of discussions on the floor yesterday, several hours spent talking about these very things. First and foremost that we talked about, and Senator Coleman hit on this very well, she and I shared gavels with our chairs, her in the policy bill, me in the education finance bill, and we brought in superintendents and teachers and school board members who repeatedly told us that all of these new requirements that have been put on them over the last 2 years, our small schools especially, just did not have the bandwidth to incorporate it all. So not only were they pleading no new mandates, but give us some relief from these other ones. And we've had the amendment that we've had before allowing school boards to vote to push back some of those requirements. Once again, rejected yesterday. Two other pieces that were rejected that the vast majority of Minnesotans believe in. Number one, protecting our women's and girls' sports. And the amendment that Senator Nelson brought yesterday, I think, was very innovative and approached this from a new angle that was very, very reasonable, allowing for intramural and co-ed sports as well, but to make sure we're following Title IX requirements that girls' sports are for girls. And yet that was rejected right down a party line vote. And the other thing that we're hearing so much of is the violence in our schools. We're hearing it from teachers, yet many are afraid. They have actually been threatened not to go public with how violent things have gotten in our schools. Senator Coleman brought an amendment that would require our schools to make this public. And once again, that was rejected. Folks, our families need to know what is happening in our schools. And the argument against it was, well, this could create panic and we just can't have that, so we shouldn't let parents know. That is the absolute wrong way to approach this. Folks, we have to start scaling back what we are piling on top of our schools and requiring of them. We are seeing a historic move from our public schools to either homeschooling or private schools. And a lot of it is because of what we have pushed on our schools, and we are not giving our local school boards and superintendents and teachers the flexibility they need to teach kids what they feel they need to learn and how to go about doing it. Until we're ready to step back from that, the other issues that are causing it are never going to be able to be addressed. So I hope as we move forward, we can make some changes and incorporate some of these things that we have been hearing our schools not only asking for, but pleading for. We have to listen to them if we are going to be able to do what's right for Minnesota.